Let me just move some detritus from my background.
I will take off my glasses.
I'm sitting on the bed with 2 pillows and an empty Amazon box holding up my computer.
My comms guy made me get one of these. It's a Yeti. I'm told that's what the hip podcasters have. So
I have a creative collaborator that is about 18 pounds. This is the guy.
at NFF, we focus on the financial side of infrastructure, and we talk about the need to make sure that money is given and used more effectively. And it's that simple.
Independent sector was really created to be like a grandmother, worrying about the health of all nonprofits.
Our main strategy is to support people who come to us and they say, I want to raise my hand and do something with this movement that will benefit my entire community.
We are a nonprofit organization focused on ensuring that all other nonprofits know how to use technology effectively, strategically, and in racially equitable ways.
The other thing that we were asked to do was to be a voice in Washington for nonprofits, to listen to what the community was learning, what they were struggling with, where there were opportunities and obstacles, and then bring that before Congress.
Infrastructure is the only way we're going to meet our missions.
Infrastructure for the social sector is not dissimilar to the physical infrastructure we have in our country. We need roads and bridges to be able to travel, and in the same way, nonprofit organizations and the social sector more generally needs that basic support that enables all of us to be more effective in what we do.
I heard a great quote once, which was, infrastructure it often means the things behind the scenes that are invisible and yet are so crucially important. And yet it is so often underestimated, the importance of it, and so often underfunded.
It's really important to recognize the role of infrastructure organizations and capacity building organizations, because for the most part, we are in a position to really see the trends of where nonprofits are struggling.
What we've seen since the COVID crisis started and with social distancing is how dangerous it is for all of us when that financial infrastructure breaks down, and the fact that money is not flowing to the groups that need it most in the hardest hit areas.
I think that this crisis has revealed some just fundamental inequities and structural problems with the world in general, right? Nobody should be falling through the cracks in the ways that we're seeing.
Our view on lending in crisis is to support organizations who are going to bring those revenues in, but the revenues have been delayed.
We have so many community members saying, we've never had a virtual team before. What do we need to do?
So we've been front and center with a number of other nonprofits in advocating for investments into the nonprofit sector through the CARES Act.
The work of Giving Tuesday, helps to countervail the forces of isolation and division and loneliness, strengthening civil society and boosting it so that when we emerge from the other side of this, hopefully we won't have quite so far to climb to get back to any semblance of normal.
Investing in infrastructure and capacity is the only way where we could build a sector that is able to navigate times like these without severe disruption.